Good morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa, wherever you are in the world. I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. And welcome to our nice and cozy little holiday chatting session. Welcome in, Spidey. Hello, Ren. Dylan, X-Grad, Absolutely, Demon Warrior, Marcurian. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Uncle Red, KF, Phantom, Funtang, Dark Magi. Welcome. The algorithm brought you here. Oh my gosh, hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I hope you have a wonderful holiday as well. How am I doing? I'm good. You know, busy work before holidays kick in for realsies. But I figured we could have a nice little cozy stream before everyone, really starts to kick into gear, whether that's whether that's spending time with family or friends, or you're working or, whatever the case may be. I thought we should at least try to squeeze in a nice little cozy time by the fire or something. Yeah. Hey, Shiny, welcome in. Busy. I don't know why, but every year I feel like it gets busier and busier. I feel like and I don't mean to start things off on a whatchamacallit. On a not bittersweet. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I feel like way back when the holidays used to feel a lot more like, oh my gosh, so exciting, I get to take a whole month off. But now it feels like it gets busier every year. But in some ways it's good, in some ways it's bad. Well, not bad, but difficult. But yeah, I guess there's many ways to look at different things. Because on one hand, yeah, it does get a little busy and hectic, and sometimes I get a little lost in the sauce. But I think I'm very grateful for all the opportunities I have to be busy and do really cool things, so yeah. Yeah, it felt more magical. I think that's the word, something along those lines is what I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, I had to work today. I had to work today for idle side job, and then I have to work a little bit tomorrow. But at least I have Christmas off. I am a Christmas celebrator. But whatever you all celebrate out there, or if you don't celebrate anything, I hope you have a wonderful, cozy winter time, or maybe if you're on the other side of the world, summertime? That's consumerism for you. So real, though. But at least one thing I have noticed as the years have gone on, I feel like me and my friends and my sisters were a lot more chill about gifts. You know what I mean? Gifts are fun and presents are fun, and we never pressure each other to get gifts, but I feel like in the past it's been a lot of the focus has been on getting gifts for each other. And again, don't get me wrong, gift giving is a really valid and fun way of showing your appreciation and love for people, but it's a lot less focused on that, I think. And maybe in future years the focus will come around to that again. But I feel like for at least me and my sisters, the trend has been a lot more of a focus on quality time and just making sure we have time to spend with each other. Yeah. Exactly. For us, our holiday spirit, it changes over the years, but we try to keep it and find it. Yeah. I feel especially since not only I'm getting busier too, but my friends and my sisters are getting busier too. So, making sure we really find time to spend time with each other is very important. TND, thank you so much for the gifts for the RKAngels. Very much appreciated. But yeah, I remember in the past we'd make silly wish lists. I say silly because we'd always try to make it a theme or do something funny. Me and my roommate Moss last year, what we did, because we were oh my gosh, we haven't thought about like getting gifts for each other yet. We're like, oh my gosh, just two totally busy bodies. And it's like, how about this? We go to Target. We're gonna go to Target. We have a $20 budget and 30 minutes. And you have to go into the store and buy something within that budget that you think the other person would like. And, so and it was like, you had to be, our theme was like silly. Like we weren't gonna get each other serious gifts. Like something that we knew the other person would like want or need. And so I came back with, what was it? Like a Pokemon backpack or something, like a kid-sized No, it was like a fanny pack or something. I got some stickers, some cute socks, that had like a cute little pattern on them. What else? I definitely had cute stickers in there. That's for sure. And then I think that totaled up to 20. And then they got me a floor piano. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those like piano rugs that like you lay out and then you like stomp on. Yeah, so that's what I got out of that. Yeah, the ones you can walk on. Yeah. And I never use it, but I thought it was like a fun, thoughtful, silly gift because I play music. You can. You can use your hands if you want, but I think using your feet is much easier. Yeah, I think Target is a good place for that because they have such a wide range of things. Gonna play the floor piano? I actually thought about that. Moss was like, what you should do? You should like stream you playing the floor piano. I was like, that's a lot of like technical stuff I'd have to figure out. Like, where am I gonna put the camera? Like, how am I gonna mount it? What song should I play? You know what I mean? But I'm super down. It's just tough because I don't have like a floor that I would trust to not slip on while I'm playing the floor piano. You know what I mean? Because it's like I would want to have fun and play a lot of songs on it, but I feel like knowing myself, I might trip and fall. Emmy, Merry Christmas! Welcome in. And welcome in for folks who also just popped in recently. Mr. Grimheart, Nara, Envy, Patient. Welcome, welcome. Happy holidays. Hey, Mabu. Hey, KF. KF says, I love this BGM. This is by Daryl. Go into the comments. Go into the description. This is a holiday BGM by Daryl. I was actually just scrolling Twitter today and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love it. It's very cozy. So it was a free gift from Daryl to all the VTubers out there who want to use it. It's very pretty. I really like it, so I figured I might as well use it. I got myself a nice, warm hot cocoa to fit the holiday vibes. It is very relaxing. I definitely wanted that sort of vibe as well. But I don't really have like a set outline or anything for today's just chatting. The theme is just cozy holiday vibes. But there is one thing that I wanted to bring up, I guess. And that's why I wanted a sort of like relaxing, cozy feel, because I feel, and I guess I talked a little bit about it already, but I feel like for a lot of people, holidays is super like, I don't want to say chaotic, but it's very merry and very joyful. For a lot of people, it's very high energy, a time to have fun and, spend lots of time with people. But I know for some folks, the holidays can be very busy. It can be very stressful, particularly financially stressful, with gift giving being such a common expectation. I know for a lot of folks, it can be particularly lonely. Like I said, holidays is a time where a lot of people spend time with family or friends or their loved ones. And, for some folks, whether you're traveling or you're maybe studying abroad, or maybe you're at a time of your life where you feel like you haven't found that sort of positive social support system or network, and, you sort of look at how everyone's spending their holidays and you feel that sort of loneliness. I've definitely had that, experience where I was like studying or working super hard, and then I just realized like, oh my gosh, I haven't really gotten the chance to make any plans, or I feel like I haven't really reached out to anyone, or, maybe there are some difficult things going on, maybe unrelated to the holidays, but with the timing, it just worked out to where, it's sort of bringing down your holiday mood because you're working through something difficult. I know, I think one of the problems I mentioned was some people, may not have time to spend with their family. I know for some people, they have to go back and spend time with family, and, for some that might be stressful and difficult as well. So, I wanted to create a space for if maybe you feel some of that loneliness or some of that stress, that you'd have a nice, cozy, comfy place to go to, hang out, even if it's just for a little bit. I know Pam's holiday concert is today, so I want to make sure, we show some love to that. We'll be sure to raid into that today. But yeah, I just wanted to create that space out there if you want to say hi, or if you just want to lurk and listen. We're here for you. I hope that, at least if you can't go to a holiday party or do a gift exchange, you can spend time with us. Yeah, free hugs if you like them. If you like hugs, free hugs for you. Yeah, and like TND said, this is a loving place. Lots of warmth, lots of peace here. So, yeah. I really appreciate that thought, Mr. Grimheart. Mr. Grimheart says it does get busy during this time, but I don't regret providing care to those who need it. I know there's a lot of people, whether you're a essential worker, maybe you are working in healthcare, you're keeping our stores open, any sort of business that, needs to be alive so we can operate and function like a normal society. We all really appreciate all of your hard work so that, we can have time and relax. And yeah, I appreciate you mentioning that. You are seen, you are heard, and you are very much appreciated. For sure. Chunky, thank you so much for the super sticker. You too, Marco. Thank you so much for the thoughtfulness. Aw, Mavu. Mavu says, glad to be here. Kinda need it. I feel you. No, I truly feel you. If you're anything like me, the change of seasons, I don't even think it's like the weather. Like, I like cold. And I also like being cozy inside when it's cold outside. I think for me, it's like the light outside and the fact that it gets dark so early. I would be lying if I said that didn't affect me in any sort of way. I don't know. It just, I think with the change of season, especially going into winter, I feel, and like the end of the year with New Year's and everything, I feel like, I don't know what the science is behind that, but I guess it's like an energy level thing, and as someone who naturally has a lot of energy and like is naturally very positive and bright and cheerful because of that, I guess, having that like lowering of energy, and like also around this time is when I sort of look back and I contemplate. It's been a good year for me, but I can't help but feel like contemplative, I guess. And then even if it's like a good year that I had, or I have an exciting year to look forward to, because I do think I have an exciting 2025 to look forward to, I can't help but have a little bit of worry. I am a worrier, when it comes down to it. So I can't help but have a little bit of anxiety for what's to come. You know what I mean? Yeah. You feel that too, with time going by so much? Yeah. Even like earlier this month, I find myself going like, oh my gosh, we only have 1 month left of 2024? Yeah, no shame, exactly, no shame. It's a very natural thing to think about. And if anyone out there feels the same way, you are not alone. That is so true. Daylight savings time is too mean. I agree. I need to like sleep earlier and wake up earlier, I think, to make that adjustment, honestly. Yeah, the extra hour of sleep is a nice little gift. That is for sure. 2020 season 5. That is so real though. You're more of a winter guy yourself. Someone currently living in Puerto Rico cannot in fact experience it. It drives me insane while everyone else is celebrating the holidays. True, because I have friends in like the other in like tropical areas and also like the southern hemisphere. And they're like, man, it's like Christmas and everyone's like enjoying the snow. And it's like they're at the beach. Chunky, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you know why they invented daylight savings time? From my understanding, it's like they did it because they wanted to... Because they didn't invent like indoor lighting or something. And so in order to have like more light to do activities outside, they like shifted the time or something like that? Lamp oil. Okay, that's what it is. Farming. I think I watched... Was it a CGP? It had to have been a CGP Grey video. Daylight savings time. Yeah, Daylight Savings Time Explained is the video I watched. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gosh. Isn't farming also the reason why the US has their school year from September to the summer? Let me search that up. Let me double check. Let me fact check. Why is US school from September? Ah, yeah, it historically aligned with the needs of rural farming communities. Yeah, because they needed to help out on the farm. There you go. You learn something new every day. You didn't know CGP Grey had a video on daylight savings? I feel like most of the unique facts that I know come from CGP Grey. If you ever think, if I say something and you're like, wow, she sounds really smart, I probably got it from a CGP Grey video. I probably got it from some sort of edutainment, like Vsauce or something. Hey Sapphire, hey Unreal, Orbital, Mercenary. Sometimes when I start rambling, I will like randomly look around my room. And so I'll like lose track of the chat, so I apologize. You haven't seen a Vsauce video in years? I don't think Michael from Vsauce, right? That's his name? What are the other Vsauce guys' names? Vsauce, because I know there's Vsauce 2 and Vsauce 3. Vsauce guys. Yeah, Michael Stevens is the main guy. And then Jake, okay, I was worried I got their names mixed up. But yeah, Michael is Vsauce 1. Jake, no, Kevin is Vsauce 2. Jake is Vsauce 3. Oh my gosh. And I call myself a Vsauce fan. Audrey says, but supposedly farmer communities don't really care about daylight savings or about the school year thing. Probably because modern technology has caught up to the need for daylight savings time. Yeah, that's fair. I guess it's just hard to make the adjustment now that we're so used to it, you know? Yeah. Gosh, I don't know if... But back to the Vsauce conversation. I don't know if they've made a Vsauce video in a while. I feel like now they're making lots of shorts. YouTube shorts. Yeah. Drink my, hot chocolate. I have a peppermint candy cane. I feel like, I have a peppermint candy cane in my hot cocoa. I like hook it on I have tiny ones, and I hook it onto the edge of my cup. But then, like, the long part breaks off because it's, like, sitting in hot water. So now I just have, like, a random U-shaped peppermint. It is very yummy! I love the holidays. As contemplative as I can be. And I I wouldn't say sad. I guess I kind of just slow down. I kind of become a little bit more like... Eepy isn't the word I'm looking for either. Subdued? Not subdued. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely a different mood. But I wouldn't say sad. Demure and mindful. No, I don't think that's the word I'm looking for either, but that's fun. Not mindful, in a sort of like poignant way. Yeah. Hey, Somi. Hello and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Yeah. I wish everyone a good health and good life. Thank you for the well wishes. Dark Magi says coffee latte for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to get a latte. I went to a cafe recently to get some work done. I was like, I need to lock in, but it's so hard to lock in so close to the holidays. And like right after vacation, so I went to a coffee shop. Yeah. Reflective. That is a good word. Reflective. Mindful. But not demure. Demure and not demure and mindful. Just mindful. In like a... What even... I feel like I use the word poignant a lot. Let me make sure I know that I'm using this. A keen sense of sadness or regret. Not regret, but like... but not like sadness. I guess it's like when I look back and I'm like, I think of the good and the bad, and then I also worry about the future a little bit. Like it doesn't outweigh my happiness, and it doesn't like bring me down or anything. But this is definitely the time of year where I kind of just think about everything. What's it like working on my stuff in a coffee shop? I feel a lot more productive because I like being around other people who are also working. So I feel like social pressure to also be productive. Oh my gosh. You used to work as a barista? That's so fun! One of my best friends was a barista for 8 years. Yeah, and she really enjoyed it. It was really fulfilling for her. She actually became a manager at some point. And she said she learned a lot from it. Yeah. Gosh. This is a random question for you all. What is on your wish list this year? And it doesn't have to be... It can be like physical things, like toys or gifts or things like that. But it could also be like hopes and dreams and wishes. What's on my Christmas wish list? Or your holiday wish list, whatever you celebrate. I didn't make a wish list this year. I guess I was just so busy. And I feel like all the people that I hang out with as well have been either super busy or things have been like a little tough. So, you know, it just didn't seem like the vibe, you know, because usually me and my friends will exchange wish lists. But I don't know, it just seemed like a year like maybe wish lists aren't appropriate this year. So cards, I'm sending cards out and stuff. Speaking of which, I need to send a lot of cards out. I still have my whatchamacallit, my charity story. That's like 2-3 months ago now. I have them sitting, but it's because I need Moss to write the addresses on them, so I keep forgetting to ask. That's on me. I need to have Moss write the addresses on those as a layer of privacy. I'm not looking at the addresses, not me. What's my favorite food for Christmas? I feel like I don't celebrate... I don't celebrate Christmas like normally, but I guess not like normally like in the US. I haven't had this in years, but I would love like a Christmas lechon. Oh my god, I haven't had one in so long. I feel like the last time I've had one was when I was like in high school. Maybe I just need to go find like a local store and get some. But Christmas, like ham. But I actually also like turkey. Like, I love Thanksgiving dinner. And I would gladly get another turkey. I like turkey and chicken more than I like ham. Yeah. But it's been years since I've had like a holiday lechon. And I would love... Actually, I had some recently though. But I want like a nice, like, I haven't seen like the whole pig. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Oh, I asked you all a question. I didn't bother to read out loud any of what you said. Spuddy says, I wish to be more confident. Ah, that's a nice wish for the holidays. Huge introvert. I like staying home most of the time, but I would also like to be more outgoing towards other people. Ah, I feel that. And even as an extrovert, I feel that. Because I feel like I can pass normally enough, like talking about normal things, but like people are surprised when I tell them that like I do get tired from social interactions after a while. It's just that one, I can last very long in social situations, and two, like very, very long in social situations. Because I do, I like talking to people. I am an extrovert. And like I don't seem like I dislike social situations. But I do like being able to talk about things that like I know about and I like. Which is why I love my friends. They put up with me with so much talking about like the games that I play, even though they don't play video games. But yeah, I can feel that. I hope you are able to find that confidence in this holiday season, in this new year. Yeah. I'm looking. Sumi says, seeing others' wish become a reality is enough of a wish for me. Yeah, that's so sweet. Mercurian says, victory. Wish for victory. This year has been building up to something climactic. On New Year's! Oh my gosh, that's exciting! I hope everything goes well, too. Find someone to teach me how to sing. Ah, I feel that. I feel that. Especially the money part. I feel you there. I've always wanted singing lessons, and I've had 3 or 4 professional lessons overall. I did like 3 weeks of like 1 lesson a week, and then I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I have the budget for this. So that's all I ever really had. But I would love to keep going. So I feel that. But I guess for me, if I could share some advice, if you'd like some. I guess growing up, I just listened to a lot of songs that I like, and I would just sing a lot. And I'd kind of pick up on techniques and, you know, characteristics from the songs and singers that I like. Yeah. So, I hope you like that advice. I hope that's helpful. If you have any other questions, you can let me know. I'd love to do another, like, music stream, but I don't know if I'm qualified to teach people how to sing. I think I'm definitely a little bit more qualified to talk like about music theory basics, which I've done before. I did like 2 streams on like music theory basics. I think I'm definitely qualified to tutor viola basics, but sorry. But that's a little bit tough to do on stream. Okay. That, I appreciate the kind words, Chunky. I do think I'm a skilled singer. That is definitely not something, you know, I wouldn't say. But there's a huge difference between being good at something and being able to teach it. And I just don't think I have the right knowledge to be able to teach singing. Does that make sense? Like the teaching or the experience? I have experience tutoring viola. I used to tutor kids when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. When I was in school. Gosh. I would, like when I was when I was in high school, I would teach or tutor middle schoolers. Have I ever thought of becoming a teacher? Yeah, I have. I think like maybe, well, I want to be a VTuber for as long as I can, but I've definitely thought about being a teacher. Maybe sometime down the line. I feel like I can thank a lot of my really amazing teachers growing up for who I am today. For a lot of my discipline, a lot of my creativity, my tenacity, all of the words ending with ITY, you know what I mean? Like, generosity. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. Yeah. What's something you were working really hard at but you were so comfortable doing that it didn't really drain you? Ooh. This year or working really hard at anytime. Comfortable working really hard at that I was so comfortable doing that it didn't really drain me. I feel like any work drains me. Is that EP girl tendencies? Oh gosh. I'm like looking at random things to help jog my mind. Yeah, because like even if I like something a lot, if I do it a lot, then I get tired. As if I was okay. Entering Rita zone. Gosh, there have definitely been projects where I entered the Rita zone and I was like, oh my gosh. Researching for Liberame and Method. I feel like I just get so lost in those like Wikipedia pages, and I guess it's like I would lose track of time, I guess. Yeah. Mr. Grimheart says it's the time of giving, but remember to take care of yourself first. So true. So real. Please find time to decompress. I feel like I'm gonna take a quick little pause here. A quick little note. I've already mentioned a bunch that it's such a busy time, you know, not just with work, you know, and things like that, but it's also for a lot of people you're either traveling to see family or you're hosting people, you know, you're making a lot of time to see folks. Make sure you find time to like decompress. Make sure you recharge, because even spending time with family, as relaxing as that can sound, or friends, you know, loved ones, even as relaxing as that sounds, you know, you might overdo it and you might not even realize it, but like, you know, especially if you're someone who doesn't energize through social interaction, you might find yourself like super burnt out from like socializing and catching up and things like that. So pay attention to how you're feeling. Make sure you stick to what makes you feel the best. Make sure you communicate that with the people around you. You know, I think people are more than willing to, you know, make room for you, make adjustments for you. Make sure that you feel your best, and make sure you feel your best. And speaking of feeling your best, though, I feel like people also have a big expectations on themselves to feel like merry and jolly and happy, but if you don't, you know, don't feel ashamed by that. Of course, it's not great to not feel great, right? But it's okay. It's fine, you know. Don't be ashamed. You know, acknowledge how you feel about your situation, you know, how you feel around the holidays, and, you know, yeah, just make sure you are honest with yourself rather than, like, trying to suppress it. If that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like there's just a big expectation to, like, be merry and spend time with lots of people and, you know, have that holiday spirit, but sometimes it's hard. And, you know, you shouldn't force yourself. I mean, obviously there's a difference between, like, if you need a healthy little distraction for a little bit, you know, if you really need that sort of boost, go for it, you know? Like, if you need to spend time with friends to distract yourself from just the heavy weight of it all, you know what I mean? That's totally okay, but, you know, don't do that so much that you're hiding from how you might be feeling. If that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, don't force rest. Exactly. It's counterintuitive. Yeah. Somi says, in the past I wanted to seek validation from everyone, but as I grew older, I learned that I didn't need it, but more of self-improvement and self-acceptance. That being myself is enough. Yeah. I like that sentiment. I like that thought. Thank you for sharing. Because I know, like, I don't know if anyone else has had this before, but, like, holidays, not just like immediate family, but, like, also it's often a time where you get to see like extended family too, and so of course they like want to know how you're doing and catching up and things like that. But I feel like sometimes it can be stressful because I feel like a lot of times, and sometimes they do come out of like good intentions. They want to make sure you're doing okay, but sometimes they'll have those questions of like, are your grades good? You making money? And I'm just like, oh gosh, like I know you mean well, but it's stressful, and you know, it's like all these expectations you're having to worry about and stuff. So, you know, make sure you remember to set your boundaries, and you know, make sure you, I don't know, like what Suomi said, remember that being yourself and doing your best is enough, right? If, you know, don't feel like you need to meet people's expectations, I guess. Or if there are like family traditions that are maybe painful or difficult for you, you know, set your boundaries, you know, tell your loved ones like, hey, you know, this is, you know, painful for me, or this is difficult for me. And, you know, if you're surrounded by people who love and appreciate you, you know, they'll take time to learn and adjust, and yeah. Because traditions are traditions, and, you know, they can be fun, and, you know, there is beauty in tradition, but traditions will always change over time. Yeah. If that makes sense, is also one of your Rita-isms. Yeah, because sometimes I ramble a lot, so I like to check for understanding, because I know I can get confusing when I ramble. So that's why that's one of my Rita-isms. If that makes sense. Oh my goodness. I'm scrolling. Do I ever Wikipedia myself into a weird topic by following links from one page to the next? Yes, I've definitely done that before. Usually like on like 3 or 4 hour long Discord calls with my best friends. Oh my gosh. And we just like find out something that we've like never known before. It's really interesting. Let's see. I'm just scrolling up, make sure I don't miss anything. Dun, dun, dun. Do I ever do that during anime night? Yes, mostly during anime night, actually. Oh my goodness, is another Rita-ism. That is true. Oh gosh. Yeah. What were we talking? We were just talking about like managing, I guess, your well-being during the holidays. What else do you all do to practice your health and well-being during the holidays? I make sure to take vitamins because I feel like during the wintertime too, I'm very prone to getting sick when it's cold. But I haven't gotten sick yet. Knock on wood. I haven't gotten sick yet since the last time I got sick. When was the last time I got sick? I definitely got sick this year. I usually get sick like 2, maybe 3 times a year. I get like summer sick and then I get winter sick. And it's usually because of the change of season. And then if I get super busy, all of a sudden I usually get a third stress sickness. But I haven't gone winter sick yet. At least in December or November. Yeah. Yeah, don't jinx it. That's why I knocked on wood. Gosh. You go on extra walks? That's nice! It's a little cold for me to go on walks. I guess I'll bundle up and I'll go like later in the day if I want to go on a walk. But I usually like to go in the early morning, but it's too cold. Too cold. Sleep. So real. Oh my gosh, I slept so much this weekend. I felt a little bad because I wanted to get lots of recordings done this weekend, but I only got a little bit done. But I was like, you know what? I need to sleep. I need to rest. Yeah. You go to the gym? Yeah, I need to remember to do that. I've kind of, you know, been slacking on my workout routine because I was on vacation and then I was super busy with Liberame, so I haven't really been working out as regularly, so I guess I gotta get back to that. Yeah. Ah, that's right. I had a cold during Until Then. Yeah, that was my last sickness. Yeah. But I haven't been sick since then. So, and it wasn't that long that I was sick. Yeah. You've been getting better at countering your bad thoughts and now seeing your worth is a lot more than you give yourself credit. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Hello! Oh my gosh, Shenanigans! Hello! Happy holidays! Wah! Thanks for stopping by! I hope you've been having a wonderful holiday season. Oh my gosh. If you don't know who Shenanigans is, go check out their artwork. If you remember my music video, My World, go check that out if you want to see some awesome art. Also, I believe Shenanigans also did one of my anniversary, I can't remember if it was birthday or anniversary, merchandise. It was an acrylic stand, a chibi acrylic stand. I have it. Of course! Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. It's December. If you can help it, you know, give yourself some time to relax. Yeah. You tend to go to a very specific location moments before the new year. Usually there's something... Oh, scroll up, sorry. Usually there's something happening around the block, like a jazz session. I love jazz! And jazz, I feel like, is always a lot more prevalent during the holiday season for whatever reason. And I love listening to like, holiday jazz songs during this time of year. Oh, thank you so much for the thoughtful gift, Shenanigans. I appreciate you. Thank you! I'm glad you like the new model. I also like it too. Marco, thank you so much for this super sticker. And that's okay, CJ. I'm glad you're here now. Thanks for being here. Whether you're chatting or you're lurking or you're vodgang. Yeah. Yeah, go check out the music video. Woohoo. Let's talk more music then. Do I listen to jazz fusion? Yeah, I listen to a lot of fusion. Like genre fusions. I do. Any songs specifically? I'm looking up to see if there's any. Because I don't have any specific bands, I don't think. I usually listen to like radios. Like on like YouTube music or something. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your FMA openings with me. Of course! I hope you all have been enjoying those covers. You usually listen to Breaking Benjamin, MCR, Green Day, and other old school. Ah! I've listened to all of those groups. I only know one Breaking Benjamin song. I recognize that name, but I can't recall the one song that I know. I know one song. Because I recognize that band. I don't know, though. I'd have to listen to it. I really don't know. But I know MCR and I know Green Day. What is the one song I know? Let me look at their albums. Hold on. If I can recognize the album art, then I could probably go from there. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm looking. Is this it? I'll have to get back to you on that. I really don't know which one it is that I know. Until the End? Until the End lyrics. Oh. I'm looking at the lyrics. I don't think so. I know at least one song. I'm gonna listen to it. You all can't hear it because you all have the Christmas BGM. Oh my gosh, the Windows Movie Maker. Oh, that's loud. Is this the song? I don't think so. We'll try again later. Gosh. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the FMA covers. I told you all I've been rewatching FMAB with the girls for anime night, and the girls meaning my IRL friends. They don't know anything about VTubers, but and just as a refresher, my friend, her nickname is Beef. She's seen FMA multiple times, both 2003 and 2009, like me. But Sleepy has never seen it before, so this is her first time watching with her. Beef the bass. She has been so locked in lately. Like, I feel like this whole, like, these past few months, she's constantly, like, messaging us, like, guys, I'm so locked out. I'm so, like, I can't focus on anything anymore. And then, like, the past, like, week, she's like, I'm so locked in on these Christmas gifts I'm trying to send to you guys. So, it's been weird. She's, like, oddly focused on things, which is not her at all. But anyway, we recently watched, how do I do this without spoiling things? Well, first she watched all the Show Tucker stuff. And then this stuff is all the stuff with... all the stuff with somebody knowing a little bit too much a little too early. And paying the consequences for it. And I remember the last anime night before that anime night where she saw it. We saw the thumbnail and I told Beef, I was like, oh my gosh. This next anime night's gonna be crazy. Gosh, yeah. It's really tough. You found my channel when you searched up I Really Want to Stay at Your House 2077 VTuber song? Really? I've never covered that song. I know a friend who's covered that song. I think it was Tomo. Did I ever sing that song? I'm looking. Did I cover that song? I don't think I ever... I think Tomo covered it, I feel. Oh, I really don't know. I do know that song, though. I watched that anime. Cyberpunk Edgerunners, right? That's where it's from? I feel like I watched that... When did I watch that? I did watch it, though. It was really sad. The ending. Nia! Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm connected to Nia. Yeah! It's a really sad... I don't know if I would recommend it. A lot of people really like it. I guess it's sad. It's sad. The ending is. It's also rather explicit. So if that's not your cup of tea, it might be a little off-putting. But I heard a lot of people found it critically acclaimed, I guess. So I gave it a shot. And yeah, I guess there were parts of it where I was like, whoa, oh gosh. But aside from that, I thought it was it was a good watch. What other shows do I have on my list to watch with the girlies? Oh yeah, I can totally check. Oh my gosh, Merlin? Really? Is it BBC Merlin? Oh my gosh. The girl who plays Morgana? She's so pretty. Is that her name, Morgana? Yeah, the British TV show Merlin. Yeah, oh my gosh! It's been so long since I've seen that. Oh my gosh. I remember Merlin because my cousin, she loved Merlin. And she would talk about Merlin and Arthur all the time. I remember that. And then she was like, you have to watch Merlin. And so I don't know if I ever watched the show in its entirety. I feel like I only ever watched bits and pieces of it when I was hanging out with my cousin. Merlin reminds you of your D&D character, so you've been going insane in the best way. That's good! I'm a firm believer in that it's nice to have something to be a little bit delulu about. To just have that whimsy and that joy, in your life. That tiny little flavor of escapism. You know what I mean? A little bit, just a little bit, Too much is not good. But too much good of anything. Too much of anything good is bad. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the delulu. And for me lately, it's been Xenoblade. But what is on our watch list? So we're currently watching FMAB. We're watching that one anime about the goofy boss guy. Goofy boss anime. Because Beef, she's been having some really rough time at work, and I feel like this has been healing for her. It's called My New Boss is Goofy. And the premise of the story is, this guy had a really bad, abusive manager at his old job. So much so that he would have, like, stomach ulcers from the stress. So he left that job and went to a new job, and his new manager is really nice and also very goofy and very silly. And it's just a nice little, like, office comedy, slice of life, where they don't get abused by their manager. They have, like, work-life balance. They don't get yelled at. And it's just like a nice, like, office comedy. It's so cute. It's so silly. So we watched 3 episodes of FMAB, and to recover from that, because it's a lot. It's been a lot emotionally. We watch an episode of My New Boss is Goofy. It's really cute. It's really wholesome. Definitely, like, easy to watch. What else? Let me open up our Discord server. We have a Discord server where it's our hangout. Okay. Let's see. Gotta go. Nice. Okay. Opens the Discord to a bunch of wizard memes. It's literally just like pictures of wizards. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's because Beef is talking about how locked in she is. She's like, this is me right now. Anyway, anime night. Pinned messages. Did we not pin it? I guess I have to search up to watch. Uh-oh. Beef. Beef is in charge of our list right now. To watch. Okay, this is the list of shows we watched and will watch. So, for those, oh my gosh, for those who've been here for a while, you know that Anime Night started off as Buddy Daddy Mondays. Because the first anime we started this off with was Buddy Daddies! If you liked Spy Family, you'd like Buddy Daddies, I think. Then we watched Tristam. Then we watched MASH. Well, this isn't in order. This might be out of order. Because we would also watch things, like we would watch like 2 anime in one, like, sort of like, go. So like for a few weeks we would be watching 2 anime, if that makes sense. We watched All Saints. I love All Saints Street! If you love cozy, found family, like silly, goofy, with a little hint of like an actually serious like storyline that really makes you fall in love with the characters, I recommend All Saints Street. Really cute animation style, and like sometimes like there's like an episode or 2, and the title of the episode is literally "We spent most of our budget on this episode," and like you can tell because the animation is really impressive. So we watched MASH season 1 and 2. Miki and Dolly was a wild ride. I don't think I can recommend that one. We started watching that one because we saw a funny GIF, and we're like, how bad could it be? It's odd. We also, because we liked the Sakamoto anime, and so we're like, how bad could it be? It's a lot to work through. I will have to say that. We watched Jujutsu Kaisen. It's insane. I think that's the best word to describe it. Yes, it is insane. We would like, watch another episode and you'd be like, oh my gosh. We need to watch Dungeon Meshi now after. I think it was Dungeon Meshi we were watching at the same time. We were like, we need to watch something to recover from that. We watched Jujutsu Kaisen together. We already said Dungeon Meshi. Cherry Magic, Sasuke and Miyano. And then currently we're watching FMAB, or rewatching and watching FMAB. My New Boss is Goofy. And then to watch, we have Spy Family Season 2, Bungo Stray Dogs, Link Click, Play It Cool Guys, and Dun Dun Dun. Yeah. Have I seen the Jujutsu Kaisen parody? No, I haven't. You've heard rumors of a divorce arc in Spy Family? That is so sad. That's such a sad rumor. I hope it's not true. Oh my gosh. The gif of one of the twins from Migi and Dolly laughing on the ground, that's the gif we saw! Yeah. Let me see. Scroll. I think MASH is good. I love MASH, but you have to have this expectation that it's very like unserious and really goofy. It's really unserious and like I don't know. I find it funny, but I think it's a very unique kind of humor. It's like a how do I describe its humor? You'll just have to check it out and see if the humor is your cup of tea, I think. Hey Derek, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. Hey there, Rita, just got back home from a short trip. Hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Thank you! You too! Hope your trip went well. I'm also waiting for MASH Season 3, by the way, Zoomy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would describe MASH as One Punch Man if One Punch Man was set in the world of Harry Potter. That is a great way to describe it. I read MASH before I started watching it, and then I found out... Well, the reason why I started reading it is because it was for Aniplex Online Fest. I was hosting that one, co-hosting that, with Crunchyroll's Hime, and I wanted to be, like, knowledgeable about the topics that I was talking about, since I was a co-host. So I, like, read all of the titles, or as many as I could find that had, like, free trials. I read as many of them as I could. Yeah. So, MASH was one of them, and I loved it. I was like, I'm super excited to talk about this one. Oh my gosh. Yay, I'm glad you made it just in time to celebrate the holidays with your family, Derek. Happy to hear that. Gosh. I need to actually watch One Punch Man. I've only seen one episode. The manga of MASH is finished? Oh, I'm sad. I kind of want to just keep sticking to the anime so I don't have to watch it end. Gosh. Uh-oh, I forgot about my hot cocoa. Now it's warm cocoa. No! It's okay. Warm cocoa is still good cocoa. In my humble opinion. Oh my gosh. MASH gave you inspiration for some creative writing? Really? I asked my sister and a friend about the idea and they loved it. Ah, about your fanfic? That's so fun. Oh my gosh. That's what fanfic is for? Oh my gosh. What was it that would... What were we playing when we were talking about, like, different things of fandom that can be, like, super fun and exciting, but, like, it can also be... Well, because we were saying, like, too much of a good thing can be bad, or, like, there are Oh, we were talking about shipping. We're talking about shipping. And I don't know how it came up, but I was like, oh yeah, because I was like, I'm not really a huge, like, active shipper. Like, I don't participate in shipping discussions. And, like, I only really think about, like, shipping if I'm watching, like, a romance anime or something. I think I mentioned, I, like, forgot that there's, like, a whole romance thing in Mass Effect. I was like, what are you talking about? It's a space opera. I was like, oh wait, there is a romance aspect to it. But I think shipping is such a fun and exciting and great thing. I think it's, you know, like I mentioned, like, I think love is such a fun and enjoyable thing. So why not, like, think about it, talk about it. But like anything in fandom, I think definitely people can, you know, talk about it negatively. So, you know, it's all about balance and being aware of, you know, being mindful, being demure and mindful. Yeah. I think fanfiction is also a great, you know, aspect of fandom culture. Cosplay is also a really fun aspect of fandom culture. I think fandom is great, but like anything, you know, like anything has like a, I guess, not so great side. You know, people arguing and things like that. Yep. Thank you for the reminder, Shiny. I actually need to check to see, because I think maybe Pam's concert is either now or soon, but let me double check. We can go on for like another... I just don't want to overlap too much, so... I think if it started now, I'll probably go for like another 30 minutes. Swasta. I'm in 2 of the songs. I didn't realize I was in 2 of the songs. Truth be told, if you want to know something funny, So I was invited by Enva to do Christmas scene, and I knew that was for Pam's concert. But what I didn't know was for Pam's concert. I got sheet music for the VTSO performance, and I didn't realize that was for Pam's concert. I just got the sheet music, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll have it in on time. I was just like, cool, another performance. I'm down. And then when I got the notification on Twitter, I was like, oh, that's so fun. That's a pleasant surprise, I guess is the word for that. So be sure to check that out, whether you can make it live or you're going to be part of VOD gang. Let's take a looky-see here. Want to make sure I'm not late. It's upcoming. Okay, well, it's upcoming very, very soon. So we'll go for like another 30 minutes before we wrap up. How's that sound? Oh my gosh. Let me double check that the timing is good. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. We should be fine. Because I think it's starting, it's supposed to start soon. It looks like, yeah. Works for you. Yay! Well, since we only have like 30 minutes left of our cozy holiday chat, is there anything specific to the holidays, the winter season you all want to talk about? I know I tangented a lot, but that's just par for the course for these kinds of things, right? Don't you like the keyboard sound? I literally cannot get over my new keyboard. This was a gift from a wonderful Archangel. Did double check my work. Yes, this was a throne gift. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't get it. This was a gift from a lovely Archangel on throne, so thank you very much. What are the switches? That is a great question. I do not know the answer to, so I'm going to search it up right now. Am I going to do anything with my family? Yes, actually. So I'll be out for Christmas. That's why I'm not streaming. I think we got dinner, brunch as well. Dinner tomorrow night. Brunch. Oh, dinner and gifts tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I have a little bit of idle side job tomorrow. Just a little bit, though. Not the whole day, thank goodness. And then I gotta go drive. A lot. And then brunch. And then, I don't really know, just cozy. Like, I mean, me and my sisters are pretty chill, so, we're all very much sit by the TV, the fire. Well, we don't really do fires, I guess. We sit by the TV, because usually somebody gets a video game for Christmas. And so we sit. I remember one Christmas I got my little sister Splatoon. She's the OG Splatooner. I will have to say that. So she gets all the credit for me being... and I guess Shiny, you can take some of the credit too. But she was the OG Splatoon fan amongst our sisters. I still remember it. I got her a Splatoon. I don't remember which Splatoon. Splatoon 2? Yeah, Splatoon 2. Was it 2 or 3? I don't know. I'd have to ask. I remember because did I get her Splatoon or did I get her very first Nintendo Switch Online subscription? I can't remember. I think it might have been her very first Nintendo Switch Online subscription because she seemed to already know, or maybe she already had Splatoon 2 and I bought her Splatoon 3. She already seemed to have like Splatoon experience, but just not like competitive play, like Turf War, like online. Because I remember her vividly going like, I'm gonna show these noobs who's boss. It was like, very choice language there. I haven't heard that word in like a million years. And I was like, it's funny hearing that from like such a small girl. And she's an introvert. So it was funny hearing her say that so confidently. Yeah. And so like she had played a lot offline, but she hadn't really played much online, I guess. And like she had like a bunch of like gear or whatever, but since it was her first time playing online with people, she like was, I guess she was, what do you call it? Matched. There you go. She was matched with people who had also like, who were like level 1, I guess. And she's so funny. She was like, you know how like they show you the lineup of who's in your team? It was like everyone in like their level 1 starter outfits and like her kitted out. like, and she goes, look at all these noobs with their noob gear. And I was like, hey, what is with this smack talk? Who taught you this? And so she starts playing and she's like, I'm gonna carry these noobs. I was like, who's teaching you these? It's certainly not me. I don't talk like that. And then she was like, look at all these noobs with their noob gear. They probably got Splatoon for the first time for Christmas. I was like, oh my gosh. Who are you? She did carry them, though. I will have to say, she did back up that smack talk with skill. Gosh. Yeah. A game of Spot the main character. This is my little sister. Gosh. She's growing up to be a sweaty tryhard gamer. I don't know where she got it from. I need to monitor her internet access. You want to hear her on screen on scream? Ah! On stream. Oh my gosh. You've got to learn things about trash talk. I'll do that as a Dodothon goal. $10,000. I'll bring my little sister on. She can teach me how to trash talk. Oh my gosh. She will carry the gaming family legacy. Don't show her fighting games. I think she's mainly just Splatoon and Project Sekai. Yeah. Check who she watches. I mean, I think she has a good head on her shoulders. Because she was also a Danganronpa fan for a while, and I was like, ooh. I was like, as a young one, I'm like a little nervous, you know? Because I was like, I was like, ooh. I mean, because like I was also into Danganronpa, and I was like, that could be, because you know, it's more like raunchy and like, you know, there's like murder and stuff. But she has a good head on her shoulders. She did it like, you know, yeah. She's a good kid. Oh my gosh. But she's a good person. She would never do that Splatoon trash talk to somebody's face. She would never do that over voice chat. I don't think she would ever say that to someone's face. I think. And she definitely wouldn't do that now. She's learned. She's a veteran gamer now. Yeah. She's got a good head on her shoulders because I raised her. Well, I guess me and my other sisters did. You know, that's kind of just how it is when you have a lot of sisters, I guess. Yeah. She's one bad game away from getting the mic. No. It's okay. I'll keep her in line. Oh my gosh. She doesn't do that now, though. At least I don't think. I've played Splatoon with her quite a bit. Ria! Welcome! Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good time with stream. How was stream? Do you think she picked up the trash talk from the other sisters? Well, I don't think my other sisters trash talk either, though. So I don't know where she gets it from. I don't think she means it, though. I think she fully means it, like, as a bit. To, like, make fun of people who, like, rage, I guess, is if I'm trying to guess her intention behind it. But yeah, Ria, I hope, were you playing the Marvel game? Is that right? The Marvel something. The free Marvel game? I know it's free because Ria tried to convince me to download it. Rivals, Marvel, yeah, I remember. Marvel Rivals. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Gosh. Ria wants to go find a legendary experience with you at an anime con. Oh, that sounds fun! What kind of legendary experience are you thinking of at an anime convention? We can go shopping! Oh my gosh. But for those who are just popping in, welcome in. I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel. Rita Kamishiro at your service. And we're just having a nice little cozy holiday chatting stream. I almost said scream again. But yeah, I mainly wanted to do something cozy and laid back, relaxed, just because I know it's a very busy time for the year for folks, whether, you know, you're able to find that merry, jolly, you know, holiday spirit, or maybe the holidays is a difficult time for you, whether you feel stressed out or maybe you feel lonely or you just feel that anxiety around the holidays. Whatever the case may be, I just wanted to create a nice, cozy, fun, relaxed space for you to just be here, come as you are, you know, no expectation to chat if you don't want to. You can just lurk. Yeah, talk about whatever. We are gonna wrap up soon though. If you don't know, I'm participating in Pam's holiday concert. I'm in 2 songs as a violist. You won't hear me sing, but I love being an ensemble musician. So I'll be performing once with VTSO, and then another time technically with a lot of VTSO members. Yes, but we also brought on a lot of extra folks. But yeah, you'll see me on screen as a PNG whenever I play viola. So no guessing there. But yeah, it'll be fun. I don't remember the order. The order is secret to you all. But I don't remember the order, so I can't spoil it even if I wanted to. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Did anyone mistake your neighbor Ria yet? We were giving Sayu a hard time as a joke the other day. I think we misheard her and we thought she said Ria when she was trying to say Rita. And we were like, Sayu, how could you already get us mixed up? And she was like, no, I'm tired, please. And we were like, it's okay. We're just joking. I think it was like we were getting ready for the panel. The Hallmat panel. Yeah. Somebody asked me on Twitter today. I didn't respond on Twitter because I was going to respond on stream, but I forgot. Someone was like, how do you feel about your gen mates? I like them a lot. They're really sweet. They're very nice to me. People are always like, good luck trying to be a say-so yapper with these two. But I was like, Luto was my gen mate for 3 years and I came out just fine. But no, I love them just the way they are. They're both very silly and chaotic in their own ways, and I can appreciate that. Yeah, but they've been super nice and helpful and kind to me. Not just, you know, pre-debut, but also afterwards. So yeah, I think highly of them. And I look forward to, whatchamacallit, all of the fun we'll have in the future. Yeah, they haven't met Luto. I would like to argue Luto... Luto, it's like, she has even less of a filter, if any. And I love her for that. I remember it was like just a couple of months ago. She had like a comeback streak because she's been a busybody. She is a busy woman. And I was like, Luto, I love you, but I have to babysit soon. I cannot be watching this stream out loud. Cause like I put it on and I was like cleaning up before I was like gonna leave. And I just had it like playing aloud and I was like, oh my gosh. I feel like I need to put earphones on even though I'm like by myself. And then I was like, okay, well I obviously need to turn this off now because I gotta go babysit. But oh my gosh. More collabs with Primordia soon? Yeah! That is certainly the hope. We actually have a, if you want to see more of me in Primordia, we have a holiday concert this Friday evening. It'll feature some of the songs we sang from Hallmat. Unfortunately, we had a Hallmat exclusive song. So you won't be able to hear that because that was Hallmat exclusive. But yeah, we'll be singing some of the songs we prepared for that concert. We'll showcase them at the concert this weekend or on Friday. I would consider a Friday half weekend, right? But we also have a couple of songs that are unique to this concert, so be sure to tune in. Yeah, I actually messaged her today. I hope she sees it when she wakes up. Oh my gosh. Friday's always like the start of the weekend. Yeah, I think of it as half weekend. Like first half work, second half weekend. I always consider it like the start of the weekend. That's true. Non was also part of Prism as well, so... Yeah, I can survive. I played League of Legends once. With Luto. Like, imagine that combo. And I came out of it just fine. I would like to think. Yeah. Gosh. I'm scrolling up to check on the message. I saw you guys perform Koisuru Fortune Cookie. Yeah! That was our Hallmat exclusive song. Yeah. You did okay? No, I was really bad at League of Legends. You can say that. It's okay. Oh my my gosh, I don't think a goal of mine is to be good at League of Legends. It's just not my kind of game, so I don't mind being bad at it. Oh my gosh, you and your gen mates have quickly become some of my favorite VTubers ever. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Oh my gosh, I'm cool and silly in my own way. Thank you! I'm glad you think so. Yeah. Because I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm boring. But I don't think so. In my own way. I'm unboring in my own way. Well, I think people are entitled to their own opinions. I think definitely some people might find me boring, and that's okay. Because I'm unboring in my own way. I'm fun in my own way. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Because there are things some people find boring that other people find not boring. And that's okay. Everyone has their own preferences. Totally okay. But I definitely think in some ways I am not boring. I can be boring in other ways. Yeah. In your professional diagnosis, I'm a silly goose. Are you a silly goose diagnoser? Is that your professional occupation? I got something to say about that. What's me meet and greet? Oh my gosh. About what? Me being boring? Oh my gosh. I also don't do competitive gameplay. I'm not really a competitive person, Rock. I can be very silly. Yes. If anything, I can be very, very silly. For sure. That, among other things, not boring? Oh, you mean like telling me that I'm not boring, among other things. I understand. If you're boring, then I'm the life of the party. That's a lie. I'm dreadfully boring. No! Nara, you... What? You're not boring, Nara. Remember our prom, our Mithra Pilot? That was so fun! Remember when I couldn't choose? And you helped me out? That was fun. You committed to the bit. That's pretty fun, in my opinion. Careful being too silly now. Santa is watching. Eat Man, I don't remember there being a list for silly. It's naughty and nice, not nice and silly. If anything... Well, because silly could be a bad thing, but I like to think I'm silly in a nice way. And not silly in a naughty way. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Oh my gosh, time flies. It's been another like 10 minutes. I just want to make sure we don't, overlap too much with the Christmas concert. It's gonna be fun. It's like over 300 people. Honestly, that's still the best part of finally finishing Xenoblade 2 for you. Oh, what? The bit we committed to? Oh my gosh. You're doomed to be on the naughty list for at least another 5 years? No! Why? Why 5 years? Oh my gosh. Santa's just a figment of Coca-Cola's imagination to sell you more bottles of Coke. That's so cuckoo crazy. Sharing the burden of choice. I'm glad we committed to the bit, Nara. In fairness, competitive games don't go big if they weren't fun. Can't find value in those games without actually going competitive. Okay, I like competitive games, but I'm not super competitive. Does that make sense? Like, I like Mario Kart and like Mario Party, but I think I enjoy it in ways that in like ways that others might not. I just enjoy the energy. Like, I enjoy seeing people like get all excited and like seeing people like stand up from their seats and like get like really like excited and intense and like just being, because like I like seeing like people like laugh and have fun and like get loud and things like that. I just like being around people. So I guess like I like party games, competitive or otherwise. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm excited for the Switch too. Yeah. I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yeah. Gosh. I'm looking forward to continuing to the moon. I was thinking of continuing that soon. That series. Mario Party's a fun time. Anything can happen. Yeah, exactly. I need to play more Jamboree. I got to play some Jamboree with my family, and also when I was babysitting. Yeah, I finally got to see that like flight school, the Koopa flight. So I don't remember what it's called, but it's a flight school thing in Mario Party Jamboree. I brought that babysitting, and my niece and nephew loved it. They're like, oh my gosh, so fun. So see, I'm cool. Oh my gosh. I like seeing people pop up from their chair even though the match isn't over yet. Yeah! It's like you get so excited. You have to like get your energy out some way. Best believe by the time we have an XC4, there will be a hero upon Rita. Please! I'm begging you! That would be like, actually, if I want to put one thing on my wish list, is to one day be a voice in Xenoblade Chronicles 4. Or 5. Or 6. Or 7. Or any Xenoblades after that. How many Xenoblades do you think they're gonna make ever in the existence of Xenoblade? In the existence of the universe, before the eventual heat death of the universe, how many Xenoblades do you think are gonna exist? If not all of them, but one of them in any of the future Xenoblades. 100? I feel like 10. Or like 15, like Final Fantasy. One day it will happen. Please, I'm begging. Begging you. Nop on Rita would be great plushies. I want a Nop on plushie. That's another thing I want on my list. I don't want to ask for too much though. I feel like the first thing I already asked for just now is already a lot. I already got a lot of fantastic gifts this year, so I don't want to like ask for too much. So I will ask for that. A roll one day in Xenoblade. If I got to pick like a role, or kind of, if it wasn't a Napon, because I don't know what the concepts would be for other Xenoblades. I want to be I don't know, how do I say this without spoiling? Like a Mwamba, or like a Hacked. I don't need to be a main character. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be. For if you know, you know. For if you don't, then you don't. You'll know when we play XC3. I see a laughing emoji and then like an exclamation emoji. Yeah, that's the reaction I was expecting. Not like it. Well, I mean, I'm fine with also being an NPC too. Like the childhood best friend character, you know, side character. You weren't nowhere. Wamba was the most powerful character in XC3. What do you mean? Exactly. I just want to be the most powerful character in whatever game I end up voicing in. You love the music for XC3? If you like the music for XC3, check out my video essay. I don't know, I just thought about that. I really want to do more! I still have that one script written. Like, I recorded it, but I kind of want to redo it entirely, because I think I might change the franchise that I wrote it for, if that makes sense. The topic. The specific musical topic. Dang, Rita, yeah. When we play 3, I want you all to remind me that I said what I said today, so I can elaborate. I'm gonna be pausing so much during 3 because I've seen it all already. So I know I already pause a lot now when I watch cutscenes in like 1 and 2, but I'm gonna pause a lot now because I've like seen it all a lot, so I don't really like need to get super into the cutscenes, I guess. Yeah. Maybe become a Yorin character? That's absolutely diabolical, but yes, that idea is actually much better. Did I tell you when within the first 30 minutes of playing, XC3, I was like, I like this Yorin character. Oh, he seems so sweet. He's my favorite character. That's all I'm gonna say about that experience. If you know, you know. If you don't, you will eventually. Oh my gosh. Don't count the amount of time I pause. That'll make me a little self-conscious. Oh my gosh. Who did I say that about in like 1 and 2? I can't recall. Oh my gosh, yeah, Fire Emblem. I have a copy. I eventually will be playing that. Yes, that is definitely on my to-play. We're just in the thick of it right now. I don't want to be playing too many JRPGs at the same time, especially now that I'm trying to get back into Genshin. My plan is I'm gonna have 2 streams where I'm catching up before Lantern Rite. I have 2 big chunks on my calendar where it's like Genshin Catch Up 1, Genshin Catch Up 2. I think I'm slowly convincing Riku to play Genshin. which means I have to grind out my EU account. But I don't have Xiao on my EU account. Sad. Maybe that's what we'll do for a member stream this weekend, is I'll play Genshin on my EU account. So I can get to AR16. How far am I in Genshin? The last thing I streamed of Genshin is the ending of Fontaine. And that just blew my mind. And then I got into Zenless Zone Zero. So the ending of Fontaine just was so incredibly impactful, and it stuck with me for so long. And then I got into Zenless, and then, my time got preoccupied, I guess. Xiao banner will be out Lantern Right. Oh, it's over. I gotta not only get caught up on my North America account, I now also got to get to AR16 on my European account. Yeah. I'm in for a time. Oh, I can tell I'm in for a time. I, logged in and I saw all of the, exploration rewards, and I was like, oh my goodness. There's so many new areas. But yeah, I have not seen any spoilers for the story. Yeah. So, you're good. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Fontaine was just so good that, I feel like... And do you ever have that feeling where it's that was, peak, and I can't let go of it just yet, I'm still stuck on it, you know what I mean? Nothing will beat that, I think, is in my head. Maybe the ending of Genshin, but I feel I love Fontaine. That's such a good story, and I love the music in Fontaine. Gosh. But yeah, I'm hoping to get caught up in time for Lantern Rite, because I never missed Lantern Rite. I haven't been... It's crazy because when was Fontaine? Because I never miss Lantern Rite. Even if I haven't played Genshin in a while, I will always go back to play Lantern Rite. It just has a very special place in my heart. So I always go back if I can. Yeah. Yeah, Fontaine was so peak. Ah! Farina win! But I think what we'll probably do is... I don't know when the next area is going to unlock after Natlan, but I need to, get caught up, recap everything myself, so I can do a big recap video or something going into the new area, including Natlan in the recap. Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. How the time flies. I hit my personal 30-minute mark past the time that the concert starts. For those who don't know, I'm in Pam's holiday concert. Just part of ensemble. I sung last year, so I didn't want to take any singing spots from folks who haven't gotten the opportunity to do so. So, I'm playing viola on two of the songs. Yeah. I mean, I love being an ensemble musician, so, no qualms there for me. I'm honored that I was asked to do those, so, we'll have a raid set up for that, so be sure to say hi. And enjoy the music. Make sure let me tie up our conversation. Let's see. Someone said one of the more wholesome yappers. Yeah, that's me. I am both. I would like to think I am both wholesome and a yapper. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Thanks for the cozy stream. Yeah, of course. Happy holidays in advance. Thank you. I guess to wrap things up, whatever you celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Or if you don't celebrate anything, I hope you have a restful winter if you can. Whether you find yourself happy and jolly and merry this season, or maybe the holidays is a more difficult time for you. Whatever the case may be, I wish you happiness and health and success. And thank you so much for hanging out. Be kind to yourself this holiday season. Try to, be kind to yourself whenever you can. But if that's something that you're learning how to do, maybe you can start this holiday season and, work your way towards that. Yusuke, thank you so much for the Rita love. I appreciate you. But yeah, take it easy. Be kind to yourself if you can. Stay warm or cold if you're in the southern hemisphere. Stay cozy, stay hydrated, drink water, eat food if you can. Tristan, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. I'm happy to hear that. And thank you all so much for being here and being cozy with me and unwinding and relaxing. I definitely need some relax time. That's for sure. And it was very fun chatting with you all too. I'll see you all. Do we have Zenless first? I think we have Zenless on Thursday. Let me double check. Yeah, Zenless on Thursday. Primordia winter concert Friday nights. So you can listen to our music, chat with us for 2 hours or so. And then Sunday night, I have my members only stream. If you want to tune in for that. And the next week, I'm gonna do my year theme and New Year's celebration like I do every year. But that's for later. So in the meantime, I'll see you later this week for more streams. And as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Bye! For those who don't know who Luto is, this is she right here in the red. This artwork by Nusi. Yeah. We're enjoying a nice little cup of cocoa. Her full name is her full government name is Luto Araka. if you want to go check her out. She is just, I don't mean this in any sort of bad way. She's very different from me. So just to set that expectation, but she's just as lovely and wonderful. So, yeah. Okay, bye! Oh my gosh, also I can finally announce it. It just came out. Me and the Grisco girlies, we're doing a cover of Fukashigi no Karate. Twi actually just, Shiny, if you want, fellow Grisco girly, if you want to share the link to that. If you don't know who the Grisco girlies are, that's me, Shiny, Twi, and Loose. It's a Splatoon reference. But yeah, we're covering Fukashigi no Karate, so please check that out. It's premiering not tomorrow, the 25th. Yeah! Woohoo! Okay. Bye!